Hi, this is Patti Miner, and I am back from Cancun, our wonderful trip with our company. And I really got to think and reflect a lot on life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. A few years ago, when we went to Cancun, our company had dug a well for a community of 500 families that they had to walk 2 hours every morning to carry fresh water into their village. They couldn't use rainwater because of the chemtrails up in the air of all the airplanes. And so they didn't have fresh water. They had to walk 2 hours every day anyway to just get their fresh water. So the fact that our company dug that water well was really a wonderful thing. Plus, we all brought suitcases for each family, and we also have clothes, toys, paper, all kinds of things, books, things that the kids could use, and family members. And we also built a playground for the children. And I saw those children's faces. They had great, wonderful smiles, tears of gratitude, real joy. They got to perform for us. It was such a touching thing. And fast forward now a year and another year. We've gone to Cancun 3 times in a row. And these people are so humble and so kind and work so hard. And they're just wonderful people. I just love them. And I can see those little children growing up and being the people who serve us in the resorts. And I was imagining that as I'm in the resort, we're walking by, this is an all-inclusive, really nice resort, and there's all these people working it was kind of rainy a couple of days because of the hurricane bud that we just got this bud's for you. Anyway, the leftovers of the hurricane. So we had a little bit of wind, a little bit of rain. Not horrible, but just a little. And they were wiping the decks and making the beaches white, serving us and taking our plates and giving us water, and very quiet, very humble, very shiny little people. And nobody was really saying, a few people would say hello and smile or thank you. But I realized that these people are probably the children that grew up from before, and they all came from small villages, and perhaps the tips that we give them and the money they're earning will perhaps feed their entire family. So I realized that our tipping was very important, and including in America. I'm not saying that there are not poor, grateful, humble, gratitude, wonderful people in all places in the world. I just happened to notice it in Cancun, but there are people everywhere in our midst that we go to the waiters, and they're just kind, sweet, humble people working so hard to feed their families and go through school or whatever they're doing. And these people, we were in the airport, and there was this one young boy that was clearing off our plates and tables, making sure we had water, whatever we needed. And my husband gave him $1, and he said thank you and gracias. And then he turned away and kissed it, crossed himself, and looked up to Heavenly Father as if to say thank you. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is so wonderful, because he's so happy and so humble and so grateful to God for what he's getting. And so, of course, I found him later and gave him a $5 bill, and he was very overjoyed and thankful. And I just thought, we need to remember people in our lives. Sometimes people seem to be invisible because they're quiet or their manner is down. Maybe they're going through something difficult in their lives and they're really deep in thought. Maybe they cut you off in the freeway because they were trying to get to the hospital to save their spouse or friend or somebody. Everybody's going through a lot of trials at different times, and you might be having a good day or you might be having a bad day, but a lot of times we might be having a good day and realizing we need to have patience, kindness, and love, because your smile, your hug, your hello to these people might be the only sunshine they get in that day. It might be the only happiness that they receive. So my message and takeaway to you today is spread sunshine. I would love to hear any stories you have on any sunshine you've seen done or spread or realized, and private message me or comment below. But I would love to hear it. I think that we need to notice the invisible. See the invisible people around us that are very incognito. They're very quiet, but they're working, serving, helping, doing, and maybe they're holding back something that they're really working on at home, or something that they're going through or struggling with. And you need to smile and say hello and give them a piece of sunshine, even if you're going through something difficult yourself. Don't be a day ruiner, be a day sunshine breaker. I mean, have patience with the person that cut you off, or the person that slided in, or sometimes they do it unthinkingly. I would never do that on purpose, but I have probably cut people off not realizing that they were in line next. I would never do that, but I just didn't realize it. And realize and give other people the benefit of the doubt. I don't think anybody's trying to get somebody else or hurt somebody else or take their place or take advantage of them. I think most people have really good hearts. They just didn't notice, or they were thinking about something important in their lives right then, and they just were kind of going through the flow, or they were distracted by their telephones or whatever. And we have to give people the benefit of the doubt that they are good people, and that we can smile, hug, give them sunshine, and see the invisible. So let the sun shine in, face it with a grin, open up your heart and let the sun shine in. Or I guess there's lots of sunshine songs, like Katrina, her song was I'm walking on sunshine. Ooh, I'd love all your sunshine songs. Maybe mention that in the comment. Give me some of your sunshine songs. You are the sunshine of my life. There's a lot of great sunshine songs. So let's spread sunshine everywhere we go. And I'd love to hear about it.